Welcome to Two Sisters Drinking Tea. I would normally do my normal podcast, but I got exciting news. I have a new co-host named Ashley.
Hello.
She's a sweetheart. I like her. You know, to get to know you. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Ocean Springs, so I'm from Mississippi, from across the way.
You see, we like Mississippi.
Uh,
We do. I do.
I kind of
I go out there a lot.
to casinos or the beaches.
Well, I tried to get a beach wedding going. That didn't turn out great.
Oh,
I didn't even get to do it. But I got there for casinos.
casinos. That's what a lot of people. If I like tell them exactly where I'm from, and I say like Ocean Springs, they'll be like, "Huh?" No, Biloxi. From
Yeah.
Biloxi.
Yeah.
That is the only thing they know down there is either like Biloxi or the Delta. That is it. If
That's
you
like
say-
Irvington. If you tell them Irvington, and where's that at? Near the Bayou
Uh,
La Battery. We're near the Bayou. That's all I can tell you.
Or they look at you like, "Is that a real place?"
Yeah, they think it's from Forrest Gump.
Oh,
They just
my
think it's just
God.
all the Forrest Gump already. Like that's
Oh,
just
my
a made
God.
up thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you got to go through there. You get the whole draw. You get the drawbridge and all.
Oh yeah.
Wait forever.
Bridges, like drawbridges, especially
Mhm.
like if like the boat is going underneath.
Yeah.
And, like, it raises up and everything. It's so slow going down.
It is.
All right. But yeah, so I'm from back that way. Roots are in Tutwiler, Mississippi. No one knows where that is.
Yeah.
So
I do, but
a lot of people I actually one time had to show my English class where it was because nobody believed it was a real place. Like, you have got to be kidding me. How are y'all gonna
Wow.
claim you're deep Southwest if you
Right?
don't know where the deepest part of the southern region is?
And every time somebody says Southern, they keep going to Georgia, and I'm like, well, we're below that.
Yeah.
I think it gets more Southern than that as we go
Or
down.
the states that claim to be southern,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that nowhere near
Yeah.
the south. They're all north.
Yeah.
Like,
To me, y'all are north. To me,
y'all
it's
are
like north.
Y'all are
We are so
northern.
south. You can't
Oh,
get
yeah.
no souther.
No, you hit water.
Yeah. Then you have to swim across to Cuba, which that ain't gonna work.
No, you just go to
they-
Florida for that.
Hey,
You go to Florida,
yeah.
you take a boat, you're fine.
Yeah. But either which way, they'd flip over.
Yeah.
Or we end up on some island with some cannibals or some crazy
Yeah.
thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Actually, I saw something where a guy was doing like a research thing for like cannibalistic tribes and everything. And the old guy's sitting there with the skull and he's just wide-eyed looking at this guy, just like, you see what this is, right? Like it's what is in our head. I mean, he was just wide-eyed and I was just like, they're gonna end up eating this person. He
It was
survived,
dinner.
I
It would have
think.
been dinner.
Oh, he
pretty
would have
sure.
not a lot. He was very skinny.
Oh no, then he would have been appetizer.
Oh, he would have been finger foods.
Yes, pretty
Quite
much.
literally a
Like
finger
chicken
food.
wings.
Yeah.
Not chicken, not the thighs, not nothing.
No,
just
the wings.
Just the wings. 'Cause
Oh my god.
that's about the only thing that you gonna get is the wings.
I just
They actually have a
No.
thing called wings and things near me. It's funny. Every time I say it, I laugh. 'Cause I'm like,
wings and things.
yeah, and then I'm like, I'm not eating there. I don't like the name.
I mean, I would. I'll try everything once.
I've eaten wings. I've eaten wings before, but the thing is I didn't like it.
I like it. They weren't
No.
good.
There was no meat.
Oh.
There's barely
well.
any meat. We raise chickens, so.
Oh, well.
It's
then
kinda like,
you should
you
just buy
know-
your own. Just be like, here you go.
Oh no! We actually done that before, and
Mm-hmm.
it all got thrown away because it made everybody in the house sick. They didn't want to cook it. It was whole birds we had in the freezer, and they threw it away.
What a waste of bird.
That's what I said. Everybody else got mad too. Now they want to raise a turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm like, are y'all gonna be the ones doing it? Because I'm not doing it.
Are they just gonna do the same thing? I mean, it's just
I
the
know.
bigger
I have to be
version.
the one to cook it.
Oh.
I said, well, y'all gonna stick them little plug things in there so I know when it's done. I mean, I normally go to the store and buy it, so
Yeah, that's what
it's
we
no
did.
big deal. But I love cooking like we normally have like a homemade dressing that we do,
Mhm.
and we do it for like Christmas too. We make it for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. I want to cook. I like cooking all the time. And Christmas is like one day I'm just like, I'm so tired. I don't want to. It's like everything. It's like, I woke up, the kids, well, if there's kids around,
Mm-hmm.
I've already done woke up at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Tis not
So,
I.
oh yeah. And
I'm not
so,
a morning
oh,
person
I'm not either. I'm
whatsoever.
not either. Oh my God, the alarm will go off at 10. I'm like, I'm not ready to get up. I just want to lay here. I just want to lay in bed. And I mean, Creighton will know when I mean, because, anybody that knows me knows when I'm up. They're
Right.
like, oh, okay, well, you're up. Okay.
No, I'm
Because
not.
what it is, I'll post, so therefore he'll know to call. It's okay to call. But one morning, I did sleep till like past 11. And I was like, whoa. I feel like I kind of slept my day away there.
I don't. So I work at a blues club. It's
Mhm.
Ground Zero Blues Club over in Biloxi. It's Morgan Freeman's second restaurant. The first
Yeah.
one is in Clarksdale. I work nights. I'm the expediter and food runner over there. I'd usually go in about like 5 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
I sleep till about like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I sleep. I don't wake up.
Uh-huh.
No nothing. My body hurts. I'm like, all right, I got a good little night's rest.
I have
Sleep.
been there. I have been there. Yes. Yes, I have been there when I had to go pick people up from work.
Mm-hmm.
I was waking up early in the morning and then staying up all night.
Yeah.
Waking up early in the morning to drop somebody off and then pick somebody back up. And so I would go to sleep. During all day long, I would sleep all day. And then at night, I'd be up all night long. Yeah. And I'd just be up on video games trying to keep myself awake because I was afraid I was going to sleep past the alarm. And that tends to happen with me because I'll sleep pretty hard.
Yeah.
And it's not that I mean to, it's just I get very tired. I actually stayed up one night all night long and watched everything on Netflix. Everything. All the chick flicks that Donna would not watch, I watched.
I had stayed up for like 2 days, just cause I was
I've been
tired.
there. I've been there.
I'm not working the next day, so I got called in. I'm just like,
yeah, it always happens whenever something goes on. You're staying up for like 2 days
Yeah.
and something happens, and then you're like, oh my God, I hope I can make it. I hope I can make it.
No, I had to take a nap. My mom actually, she was like, you're gonna go take a nap now. I go,
Yeah.
but I'm up. As soon as I hit that couch, I just passed out.
I have been there. I have I've one time I was on this trip and I got taken back roads from Georgia, and so I was led through Georgia, Florida, all that stuff, right? Well, then I got lost. I didn't have a phone with me. I had no maps, no nothing. Okay, and so I'm going through and I saw Jacksonville. I'm like, okay, I know where I'm at. By the time I got home, it was the next day. My mama was almost going to call the state troopers to try to find me. Yeah, I've been and I was driving a rental car with my $2 in there. What made it bad was because we passed this one place up and it had like a white van, with no windows. And it was out in the middle of nowhere. And my daughter goes, keep going, mama, keep going, mama, keep going, mama. I'm like, oh, I ain't stopping. I'm not stopping. Nope. I done seen too many Texas Chainsaw Massacres to know better. No, we grew up on horror movies.
Oh, yeah.
My mom, we did not do Disney.
So we did Disney.
My mom and dad did not do them nights. They did horror nights.
My mom wanted to introduce me to horror movies at a young age, but my dad was like, he does not like horror movies because I asked him when I was younger. Of course, he wanted to like poke fun and be like, they're just too scary. I'm sitting there. It's not technically a horror movie, but this is what my mom decided she wanted to introduce me to at a young, impressionable age. Underworld. Right? Okay, I love werewolves, vampires, all that. She introduced me to that. Yeah, I remember vividly having a nightmare, like, because they like decapitate the werewolves and stuff like that. It's very gory. I love it now.
Yeah.
And I loved it then too. Like, I would actually ask my mom, like, Mama, put on Underworld. She's like, you get nightmares. I'm like, I know, just put it on. And I just ended up just crawling into bed. And so I bring that up all the time. I was like, you're the one one that created this monster because you introduced me to these things. So
Oh yeah, my
it's
mom.
not it's not my fault I turned out like this, okay? So it's just
Yeah, I grew up on Freddy Krueger, Jason, and Michael Myers,
that's
and
what my
then
mom.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I was more afraid of Freddy Krueger because he could suck you in the bed.
Yeah.
You know, I had to lay down every night. You know, and you can hear the springs, and automatically in my head, Freddy Krueger was coming for me. Man, my mom had me all up on that. Now that I watch it, I laugh at it because I'm like, I really was scared.
Yeah.
Bet Robert England did do a really good part. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. My mom, she was the same way. Like what did the first one come out in?
I think it was like 82, 83
82.
or something.
Yeah.
Like
So she was like 2 or 3. Like my mom was not in 1980.
mm-hmm.
So like as soon as it came out, she
Yeah.
saw it, and then from then on, she loved Johnny Depp though. In that.
I still do.
Oh yeah.
I
mean,
do.
he is.
Yeah. He
little
ages
crop top
well.
right
He
there.
ages well,
Oh
just
my
like wine.
God.
He ages well, just like wine.
That's
I'm
true.
telling
That
you
is
straight
some-
up.
That's some beautiful and strong wine right there. You can go ahead and pour me a glass. I'll be fine.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
put him in here. We'll be good.
Oh, I probably wouldn't stop laughing if he was in here. Him and Jason Momoa. Okay, listen, Jason Momoa, I think does not take any of his roles seriously.
Yeah.
Ever. Like even in his like very serious roles.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people, it's like a niche movie, but he was in this movie called Wolves.
Yeah.
I love that movie. Granted, they look like cats more than they do wolves, but I love it because I can tell he's trying so hard to be serious, but I know in like the back of his head, he's like, these prosthetics, they look like cats. And stuff like that, and like Conan the Barbarian is one of his serious roles, and stuff like that.
That one and that show he was on,
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Game of Thrones, and then there was another one he was on too. He's in a couple of shows really where he has to play like very serious roles. But I was doing like just watching some stuff for like his interviews and stuff like that. And like he's in Hawaii and in Australia with like pigtails on.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's silly. I love it.
Cutting up and
I love
acting.
it. I love it. I really do. Man, he makes me laugh.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just seeing him because like, I think somebody did like a collaboration thing or whatever it was with Johnny Depp and the whole Amber Heard trial.
Oh my God.
And when he they showed him up on there and he was like showing that thing,
Yes.
And I was laughing so hard, I hit the floor. I said, I'm done.
I saw that, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding. Like, he's answering the questions. I'm like, I couldn't tell if it was, like, real, if he was actually part of the trial or not, because he's really good friends with Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah. I was just answering the questions. I'm like, you know what? If this was, like, actually part of the trial, I think he would show up.
I laughed throughout that whole trial because of like
it was so funny.
Oh yeah, that guy sitting up there, and he was moving his mouth around. He's supposed to be that psychiatrist.
Oh
and
my God!
I'm like, wait, that's a psychiatrist? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And then, not only that, but you could see where she was,
doing coke, and shit like that. The napkins,
I'm going,
bitch, not slick.
I thought,
or posing for the camera. Posing for the camera.
Yeah, and I mean, Johnny Depp's just down there laughing this whole time at them, like
there's no way or when she acted scared, I just stood there just like.
She said she found a jar of dirt. She said she found a jar of
cocaine. I got a jar of dirt.
Yeah, and she said, I found a jar of cocaine. I'm like, that was a movie prop.
He went, it was dirt. Like during that, he's running down the ship. Him falling was not part of the script.
Yeah, I know.
So everyone thought that he had broken the jar, and that's why he went. Have you
seen that new show that his daughter has out, or she had out? I don't know if they're going to do another season or not, but I forgot what it's called. It's got The Weeknd in it, and it's her. But it's something you don't want your kids in the room for, kind of show. But she's really good. She's so pretty. She's like her mama and her daddy.
Oh, she is.
She really is.
His daughter is very pretty.
And I mean, I can't remember the name of that show. It's got The Weekend in it though, but oh yeah, The Idol. If you've never seen it, you need to see it. Oh, it's really good. Like I'm stuck to it. Like
Yeah.
it's like romantic novel, but plus you know. So I heard that you did a film, or you helped out on a film.
I did.
The makeup.
Yeah, I did a couple. My first one was the Mississippi Mummy.
Hmm.
So I did that one. That one was just like a little.
I think I've seen
Little.
that one. I think
Yeah.
because I think Creighton sent it to me.
That was me. The mummy was me. First time ever doing mummy makeup. Honestly, like I learned it.
That was
right
good,
there.
though.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Just liquid latex and like thin tissue paper that you like put as like gifts.
Yeah.
Just that back of a nail and you just move it around, let it dry, and just brown, tan, and white.
Yeah.
Stuff, especially for the hands. And then I did another one, Binded by Tragedy.
Yeah.
For Creighton Films.
Yeah, and I saw that one too. That was a really good one. See, I was in one of the documentary that he did on himself. I mean, well, the movie he made. What was it? How Many Chances?
I was on that one. Okay.
I was on that one. So
I'll have to look for that one.
Yeah, it's good.
Because
it's about his life. He did endure a lot in life, and I've known him for like, oh God, almost 20 years.
Oh, so like you and Creighton, y'all are like really close.
Yeah. He sent me my first time to Universal Studios. He put me front row on that green. What was it? The Hulk.
The Hulk. Oh
yes.
no, my dad tried to get
front row. He knew what he was doing when he did it too. So by the time we got to the mummy ride, my back was out. Yeah, I got a back problem, so my back was out, so we had to wait till the next day to get on the mummy ride. But I think at one point on the mummy ride, I looked at Creighton and I was cussing because you could hear me. I was like, "What did you get me on? Oh my God, what did you get?" And you could hear me cussing. I was like, "Oh my God, there's fire! We're gonna drop. I know what's gonna happen."
Oh my God, the mummy ride was my favorite. We rode that about like 3-4 times. Me and my dad did.
Oh no, I had Marilyn Monroe chasing me down, and I was chasing the people like Ricky and Lucy down.
Okay, yeah.
So I was chasing them down while Marilyn was chasing me down. And Creighton was laughing the whole time because he saw this going on. I bought a candy bar and waited a whole year to eat it. Because it came from there, and I just wanted to wait to eat it.
We just kept the wrapper.
Oh, I wished I would have.
Or just,
I don't even know
carefully peeled off the wrapper.
I don't even know what happened to the wrapper for real. A dog might have eaten. I wouldn't doubt it. My dogs eat everything. Everything. I go home, and there's nothing left in the room. They done got a hold of everything. They got a hold of Gorilla Glue. And super glue. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
In my bed.
Okay, I have had that happen.
It's bad.
Are they little dogs or big dogs?
They're little.
That's why, little shits.
Yeah.
Okay. So
they will tear up a whole couch. We will walk outside and I swear to God, when I walk in, I have to laugh because if I don't, I'm gonna cry. That's how bad it is. They have tore up important paperwork. If you lay it around, they're gonna tear it up.
Oh.
I have to every time we leave the house, I have to put things up on the shelf so they don't get to it.
Are they chihuahuas?
They got some chihuahua animals.
That's why.
Oh my God. Hey. Yeah, the shoe cheese.
Oh, okay. That's that. Well.
And no, one of them's Maltese and Shih Tzu, so it's part and part. But that one's the one that's got problems too. I ain't gonna lie. You'll meet them one day. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Got it.
Yeah, we had to put them. We had to put them up. Well, we had not the little bitty ones, but the bigger, like the original ones we've had. We put them up when Creighton's over. I'm like, nah, you ain't gonna bark. They like to bark when people are over because if you stand up, they don't want you to. It's like they don't want you to go, so they start fussing at you.
I'll just bark back. I have a habit of doing that, actually.
Oh, my little bitty dog sounds like she's screaming.
I will probably look at that dog like it's crazy then. But yeah, the reason I say about like little dogs is I was watching my aunt's dog, and my mama's dog is a get it wrong every time. So he's a Jack Russell Beagle mix. I always say he's a rat terrier. He's not. He's Jack Russell and Beagle mix. Complete accident that happened.
Yeah.
But blessed be. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's adorable. He's the runt. So Chris and my mama had to get him. His nickname is Bobblehead because he was the size of your hand, but his head was so big.
Yeah.
And round. His name's Harry because when he was a baby, he looked like he had glasses.
Yeah.
So we named him after Harry Potter. Well, it really solidified it when he decided he wanted to boink his head on something, and he had a scar above his eye. So, anyway, back to the point. I have a big baby. I have a German Shepherd.
Yeah, I
That's
love
my
them.
baby.
I love them. My daughter has an older one. I think she says he's like 16 years old.
Wow.
He looks like a big old Twinkie. He's so big. He looks like a hairy Twinkie walking around. He makes me hungry in a way. Like, I want a Twinkie after I get done walking them kind of thing, like.
It's a little odd if you're hungry about dog. But anyway, my baby, we got it from our grandparents up north Mississippi. My dog had just passed.
Yeah.
I had a Basset Hound. I'm an only child, so I could get attached to animals. That was my Bubba. Everybody in the neighborhood knew him, whatnot. He was a Basset Hound. He was a little shit, too. He got out a lot. But because he was so well known, the people just kept him at their house, gave him a bath, and then would just call my mom and be like, "Hey, by the way, Bubba's here. He's asleep on the couch," because we don't let him on the couch. That's why he ran away to the neighbor's house, is because they let him on the couch. I shit you not. Anyway, so I have a mattress topper on my bed, and don't know how. I don't know which one of them did it. They had gotten in my room while I was at work. And I remember my door being closed, everything. They either did some cooey-dooey shit or something, or I didn't close my door all the way because my light was on.
They had fingers.
Everything.
They put the ladder up and everything for that.
Or they just crawled on top of each other. I don't know.
They must have caught on each other's backs. Like, I got you.
Yeah. Well, I walk into my room, and just my side of the mattress topper is completely shredded. I sent it to my aunt. I said, "So this is what your dog did." And I'm pretty sure she has an accomplice. I walk into the living room. How I missed it coming in the door, I don't know. I walk in, there's little foam pieces everywhere that lead to Harry's bed. I went, "You little shit."
Yeah, they tend to leave trails.
Trails. Oh. And he just looked at me with puppy dog eyes. I went, "No, I ain't my mama. Go outside, all of you."
We have a dog named Mocha Drizzle. Yeah, my husband did that one. Because she looked like a little mocha coffee with drizzle when she was born.
Okay.
And then her fur just changed out of nowhere. So she stuck with that name. Even though she don't look like it no more. And she's got like these big old eyes because of her daddy. It's just it's so cute, but she's so ugly at the same time.
Oh, those are always the cutest little dogs.
Yeah.
Especially like the hairless ones. They got the tongue sticking out and everything like that.
We have a dog like that around the house too. It's a Chihuahua. It's old. And it's not mine, but she'll be walking around with her tongue sticking out.
Oh my God.
And she's hairless pretty much, and it's crazy. I'm like, and she'll go look at me. I'm like,
You know what's crazier? That's an actual breed.
Yeah.
Like they breed those dogs, and I'm like, you know what? In some areas I can understand it, like hyperallergenic stuff. But it's no.
I couldn't have a hairless cat. I would laugh at it at a constant rate. I would think of certain things, and I would not be able to keep the dang thing. I would
have to put like a sweater or something on it, but it wouldn't make it any better.
It would not, because
especially if it's brown, black, or red.
Right. Yes, and they always are that color. I'm like,
can we make rainbow, please? Or can we have one with a hood? Nope, never mind, not a hood. Right. Can we just have one that's just A zipper, maybe.
Even with the hoods on, they still look funny. Like,
It
like they're just wearing a condom. I mean, honestly.
My head went a different way, but I agree with you.
It really does.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you put like the same color.
Oh. It's so much worse if you do that. So much worse.
Yes, it's not very much like this.
Tried so hard to. So I have big ass ears, right?
Mine never grown.
Listen, if you would like to trade ears, you can. I was told that I grew into mine, but I call mine my satellites, and sometimes at work, because I work at a live music venue.
Yeah.
And I do wear my own headphones because I have to listen to very fast paced music, which usually consists of constant screaming in my ear too. But that's a different story for a different time. Anywho, so, but if I can't hear or if I just don't feel like talking to you, I'm gonna look at you and be like, my satellites are off. Go somewhere else, please. Or if like you say something to me without getting close, like my satellites are on, but they don't reach that far, baby. You gotta have to get closer.
I got little ears, but that's how I feel. Like I've had somebody at my ears buzzing. It's like a bad mosquito. You can't just beat down.
Yeah,
it just keeps going away when you try, and they keep coming back. No, I'm like I can't deal with this.
If
So I have to have like I can't even wear earphones because they're so small.
I can't wear some earphones because my ears are too big. So I wish my ears were really small, but they're not.
My daughter was born actually with a bone sticking out of hers because the way she laid in my belly, her ear folded up. But it's so cute because it looks like a little elf ear.
You said bone?
Yeah, the little cartridge right there.
Oh, okay.
It bent up. It looks like an elf ear.
Okay.
She said it's so cute. I used to make fun of it.
Look, I was about to say biology was not your strong suit, was it? Because it's all cartilage right there.
Yeah, no. Actually, I didn't care too much for that. But no, social studies is my favorite subject.
I love that actually. Sorry, I caught what you said. Okay, so back to Harry, because little shit. Sorry, Mom. I love him so much. I actually do. I really do love that dog. He reminds me of my Basset Hound a lot.
I love our dog.
I think our Basset Hound kind of sent him as karma
a
little bit. I was young, so like we didn't really treat him well. But like Basset Hounds don't live to be but like maybe like 10. He lived to be 13. He saw me go to my summer of my freshman year of high school.
Oh wow!
Like I loved that dog. That dog was my everything. It's actually kind of funny how he died now. I'll get to that after this because it's morbid as hell, but it's so funny.
Yeah,
like it's fun. I tell people this, they're like, "How are you laughing?" I go like, "You don't understand."
I'm like that. I got a morbid personality, so everything to me is funny morbidly. But they're like, why are you laughing?
Yeah, why are you laughing at that? I go, it's funny as hell. But so Harry's nickname is Harry Houdini. Okay, he has bobblehead, Harry, and Houdini. We had like some couple bad storms come through, and our fence that we have has been through Hurricane Isaac, like all of those really bad thunderstorms, windstorms, trees, everything has just gone through it all. Has stood still, and is true craftsmanship. Thank you, Dad. So, but the boards were so old that they were crumbling and they were rotting. Again, my baby, she's sweet as can be, the goodest girl ever. So this is what he used to do, okay? He would scan and walk around the fence. And then when we would let them out, he would dig. She would take her paw, pop the fence panel, they'd run down the road. They'd run away.
Wow.
I caught her one day trying to make a hole bigger. When I tell you I got in that ass, I treat her like a kid. That is my child.
Yeah, we do the same with ours. We have a big baby also that he's outside right now during the daytime, but at nighttime he gets brought in. But he's scared of thunderstorms.
Mine is too.
We left him outside on accident during a thunderstorm, and he broke loose and was in the front yard, and everybody in the neighborhood scared him because he's big. He's Staffordshire.
Oh
So he's
wow,
huge.
that is a big old dog.
Yeah. All the
a
little
big
dogs
doggy.
are. A lot of the little dogs are yapping at him if we try to bring them when we bring them through whatever.
Little
They'll
dog
yap at
syndrome.
him.
Trust me, I know.
Yes, I know.
Well,
they all have it. All of them.
Don't know why, but then they're scared of dogs that are their size.
Yeah.
Or babies.
Oh, I know. But they'll sit there, and I'm like, you not realize he could eat you with one,
yeah.
just one little bite, you're gone. There's a Chihuahua that my niece has, and this Chihuahua's like tiny, and she keeps barking, but every time she does, you can smell breath everywhere.
Oh.
Like, when them, yeah. But not only that, but I'm looking at her and I'm like, you do know that he could eat you up.
And he's probably just looking down and just be like,
He's like, I'm just coming through.
Yeah.
And so we take him into another room, in my brother's room, because he stays in there. Because we got the other ones in my room, so we don't want them fighting with him. We got a cat in my room that will fight with him. He's scared of the cat. But yeah, she's part Maine Coon.
That's a big cat. I want a Maine Coon.
She is so furry, but he is so scared of her. He is definitely afraid of her.
I would be too, looking at a cat like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, we had him in the room together one night, and they woke us up. The cat was beating him up.
Oh, I hear thump, 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 thump,
yeah. I mean, but honestly, our dogs are little dogs. They'll jump up on because we put our food bowl right in front of the TV. And at nighttime when I'm watching TV, she'll get up, back and forth on there teasing the dogs. Well, one night they were jumping up on there, and I'm like, okay, y'all want to play this game? We're going to bed. So I turned the TV off. They can't see the cat. So I got them quiet. I was like, I just wanted y'all quiet. I didn't want to hear y'all no more. No more barking.
No more barking.
But the cat, I'm pretty sure can see them. But so she's walking back and forth. They're not seeing her anymore. So they lay down. I guess they're going to sleep. They're like, I'm good. I don't see her anymore. But yeah, she's knocked over a lot of stuff too for them. I think they're all in cahoots with each other in the bedroom.
Oh, probably.
They are.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't
probably
either.
the pack leader and everything.
Oh yeah. I've actually been home. We actually came home one day and oh my God, they got a hold. One of my dogs had chewed my straightener all the way through. Yeah.
Like the cord? Okay.
And my husband tried to fix it, but the way that husbands fix things, it's not the same.
No,
anymore.
It's not.
And I told him that, I'm like, I'm not using it because if I do, it might fry my hair.
Or you just plug it in and.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was joking about, and
like the cartoon sea skeleton and everything like that start going blue.
Yeah,
and gray
I was thinking about that. Up at Home Alone or something. And plugging it in, trying to do my hair, and all of a sudden that's all you see on.
It's just a little strand. That one part is straightening, and then everything else goes.
Yeah, it'd be hard for me to explain that one. What happened to your hair? I had to shave it. Donald did it. He did it to me.
He rigged it.
He rigged
Not
it.
Not right, but rigged it.
He rigged it all right.
Technically, it was straight.
He didn't put electric tape over it because we have electric tape.
It was just live wire.
He put painter's tape around it.
Oh my God! What? That is okay.
Yeah,
Not even an electrician.
Yeah, I was scared. I was like,
but I want to kind of get to like the morbid thing really fast.
Yeah.
My dog Bubba, Basset Hound, absolutely loved him. Whatnot. It was the summer. I was going into high school, and I knew, I knew we had given him like a really good life. He came from a hoarder, I think, and she was just giving him away. She couldn't take care of him anymore. I wanted to name him Haha. Do not ask 3-year-old me why, but I did. I think it's because I thought his ears were funny. Because Basset Hounds, they're floppy ears, droopy eyes.
Yeah, I used to have one. So they're so cute.
That was my whole heart. I just knew his time was up.
Yeah.
He had old bumps. He had a giant ulcer on his lip. This damn dog hated getting baths. Hated them.
Oh, we know.
Hated them.
Yeah.
Right? He just didn't get a lot. as a puppy, so like he just does not like them. And it was hot outside. He was getting old. I'm not gonna drag him outside, you know, to put him in there. And I'm sitting there. I was like, all right, Bubba, come on, just like one more week.
Yeah.
Please, come on, just one more week. You know, I know, all that. Slings his lovely little head in my hand, looks at me in my eyes, and just goes, boom, and dies. As I'm giving him a bath in my hands. Right? Okay. Well, shit, did that as payback. It was not funny. It was very traumatic then.
Yeah.
And my mom had just came home from work, and I am screaming. I've never seen something like that before. Like I've seen it in movies and all that.
Yeah.
And all that. I wasn't expecting it to happen that day.
Yeah.
Right. My sister was coming over, you know, we were gonna hang out, all this. And he had to get one foul, like just final howling.
Yeah.
He also knew my mom was coming home. Like he heard her.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I had never turned off water and tried to get a dog out of a bathtub faster in my life. It was crazy. And I honestly think it's funny. It is so funny to me that this big he was fat. He was fat, I will say. I don't know, that was just my Bubba, and he just finally did that. And I was just like, you little shit.
Yeah, I tried to get CPR to a puppy once. It didn't work.
Oh, that would break me. Like to a puppy?
Yeah. It was the runt, and it had problems, and so it stopped. So the mom stopped feeding it, and you know the way that they make the balls, they don't make them where they got holes. You got to do it yourself.
Yeah.
And it got cut too big, and I didn't realize. I didn't know because my sister was trying to help me. My other sister had two.
Oh, so just like an overfeeding situation, which a lot of people do with fish. I don't know how you can do it with fish, but you can.
But she gave it to him, and he was in my arm. He was in my hands when he died, and I was giving him CPR. I was like, "Come on, little buddy, make it. You can make it." I look like one of them movies. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy.
With the squirrel from the tree.
Yeah. I mean, or come on, little buddy, we can do this.
Yeah.
And I was doing mouth to nose, you know, but I was like, no. I was like, no. You know, I was like, he ain't coming back. You know, and I felt bad for the dog, but I was a little bit like, you know, I was overwhelmed because we had two dogs that got pregnant at one time at one point.
Oh, wow.
Like, not even days apart. So I had to deliver one set of puppies, and then not even 2 days later,
deliver
another set from a different dog. So we had to have one on one side and one on the other. So when the one stopped feeding, when one of the dogs stopped feeding her puppies, I just let the other one take over. So they just started to adopt each other's dogs.
Cats do that too. Like if
mine
two female cats.
Not my hate anything that has anything to do with cats.
So I know if like two female cats, especially if they're like raised together, stuff like that, they'll give birth and they'll just be in the same, and they'll just they'll nurture in each other's kittens.
We had a lot of cats at our house at one point. It was so bad that I was like, oh my gosh, it looks like there's a cat people down here.
That's cat.
It looked like that. You know that Stephen King movie with the cats. What was that? Skinwalker or something like that.
Pet Cemetery.
Skinwalker. Sleepwalker. Yeah, Sleepwalker. It was just that many cats.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They were inbreeding with each other. That's how bad it got.
Oh.
Yeah. And then my daughter goes and brings 3 more kittens over that was rescues. One of them didn't even have. One was missing a leg, so it was a black cat. It just huddled. The other one was missing, I think, part of its tail. Yeah, it was like it had a small tail, but they had problems, you know. And I felt bad because the mom had passed, and so my baby sister did keep him alive, and but one of them did end up getting sick and passing away. But I don't know what happened to the other ones for real because she moved away. I don't even ask her about the cats because I honestly don't.
I just don't want
There's
to
just
know.
so many of them. I don't even know their names anymore. We have one at the house. I literally call him Hitler because I don't know what else to call him.
They just start numbering them.
Yeah, I don't even know his name. Like I really didn't know
1,
his
2,
name.
3, 4. All right, go.
But he has a mustache like Hitler, so we just started going.
I
You're
mean, if the
Hitler.
name fits, you know.
Yeah, I mean he looks just like him,
I mean,
and he goes in and out the house. It's like if you let him in, he'll go in and he'll eat, and he'll go right back out. I'm like, you remind me of a child. I said, it's in or out. You're not coming. You're not doing both all day.
yeah.
He's done that to us, where he's wanting in and out, in and out, in and out.
So like an actual child.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I understand that completely.
As soon as we open the door, the dog, everything starts bolting out. Dogs, everything. And we're having to run around and go try to find them.
Try to chase them.
Yeah, because my neighbor has a dog, and I mean it's a poodle, and it run, because where we live at, dogs don't have to be locked up, but we keep ours in a fence. This dog would try to fight with our dog, and it came into our yard one day. Well, one of our oldest dogs, Benji, he's like 2. It's the oldest dog, one of our oldest dogs. This dog was going 50 miles per hour into the yard, and our dog was right behind it, biting its butt. It was biting its ass all the way, and I'm like, "Go get the dog! Go get the dog! It's gonna get the dog! It's gonna get him!" So I had to go send my husband over there to go get his dog because I was like, he was 50 miles per hour. I ain't never seen that before in my life. It was like Speedy Gonzalez, and all I saw was him biting him in the ass. And I was laughing because I couldn't help myself.
It's always like the little old dogs, right?
Yeah.
That just...
He has an old soul.
Yeah, you're not expecting him to move as fast.
Yes.
And then as soon as, if you're running or anything like that, just...
Oh, he has 2 extra toes in the back and everything. It's not even a toe. I don't even know. It's like an extra toe, 2 extra toes that were there when he was born. And so I didn't notice it when we first got him. And then one day I was sitting there playing with his toes, and I was like, he's got extra toes? Toe? Like, I'm over here playing with it and dangling with it. I'm playing with it and dangling it. And, it's just a piece of meat. So I'm dangling it, and my husband's like, stop. Just stop doing that, please. I'm like, I can't help it. I can't help it. It's there. I have to play with it. I can't help it. I really can't.
I have been working.
And I got a Karen.
Oh.
I got a Karen dog. Yes, she is.
Sorry,
she talks.
I'm stuck on the plane with the dangling, saying it's me. I've worked in the kitchen for way too long as a 22-year-old because nothing that is said is clean when it filters through my brain. It could be the most wholesome conversation there is. You say one slight thing in any tone of voice, I'm just gonna start dying, laughing.
Yeah.
Especially with new people, it is. Oh, it's so funny because I like to test the waters a little bit back in my window, because I'm not technically front of the house. I'm not front of the house. I'm not technically back of the house. I'm front of the house.
Yeah,
that's just how our expo window works. Our chefs really love to talk. If you're picking up what I am putting down, okay. But one of my little bestie boo, she's like my mom. She's the only person there that I will let genuinely talk to me like a child.
Yeah.
Everybody else, no. I'm sorry. She's a friend. She's a family friend. So I'm like, you know what? You can talk to me like you're my mother, but just no you boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She surprises me sometimes with the words that come out of her mouth. There is one day I'm so just zoned out, and all I hear is, "Bitch!" I went,
"Excuse me."
I looked at her. I went, "Huh?" She saw the look on my face, and she about fell on the floor. She's like, "No, not you." I go, "That's all I heard. Who the fuck were you talking about?" And she goes, "You see that big highlighted bitch right there?" I went, My God, she has no filter. I have to tell her to be nice when she sees something. But we have gotten to the point where we'll look at each other and I'll be like, heard, all right, cool. But yeah, we got like fishing poles and stuff like that. Some kind of references. But anyway, so it's just it's so weird, and I catch myself off guard sometimes with what my chef does, because we have this thing. So we have great food over at Ground Zero. Chef BJ, our head chef, phenomenal. I love him so much. I love even more arguing with him and making him mad. I don't know why, but I do. It is the thing. And because we'll sit there, we'll yell at each other, and like we act like we absolutely hate each other. Yeah. Especially on busy nights, because he's a perfectionist and I'm a perfectionist. At first, like we would do that, but now we do that as a joke. Like we do that as a banter now. Yeah. And it makes my night. It makes my day. Yeah. To sit there and argue. Or like we play fight, but it seems like real fighting. Yeah, anyways,
I like doing that sometimes myself. It actually takes away a lot of stress.
Oh yeah, it does.
It really does.
But we have this salad. It's called the chicken pecan arugula salad. You can get it with grilled chicken or smoked chicken. It's on a bed of arugula. It's got some type of cheese thing. I done forgot the name of it.
Even though he tells me that it sounds really good.
He tells me what it is all the time, and I forget it. And you have cilantro lime dressing with cherry tomatoes. Anyways, there's been a couple of times. Good. Oh, it's so good. There's been a couple of times where he's forgot the pecans. And I had let it slip. It was a busy night. And this is how it just started. I went, Chef, you forgot to nut on my salad. Not knowing there was a server standing next to me and they were new. And she went, he nuts on the salads? When I told my chef, he stopped. And he looked, he was like, I'll nut on your salad for you. I went, thank you so much, chef. Can you make sure it's a big old nut for me, too?
Oh, my God.
that is our thing now, because that comes with pecans, and our sweet potato casserole comes with pecans, too. So anytime he forgets, I'm like, chef, forgot to nut on my
I can only imagine what the new ones are going, what?
Oh, I say that in front of everybody. I say that in front of my managers. I do not care when it comes to my chefs. If they text me and be like, "Hey, we need you in the window tonight," I'm going. Yeah. You know, it's a respect thing. Yeah. Because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Yeah. And I know that made him so mad, so mad. But I stood my ground. The very first night I was working that window by myself. We have 3 floors in that building. I'm running up and down them all night. You know, it's hot. It's summer. I'm in this thick-ass T-shirt. My hair's long. I got it up in a bun. I'm sweating, whatnot. I have the chefs yelling at me. I've got servers asking me shit. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I'd gotten so mad because one of my managers didn't help me. Yeah. And in turn, he got mad. So I come back and like my chef defended me. Yeah. And he yelled at me before that. And I looked at him and I was like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. I'm one goddamn person, okay? Right. You're the one.
That's like Stretch Armstrong.
I don't know what who?
Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch Armstrong. Okay, all right. Stretch. Yeah. But I yelled back. I stood my ground. Went back to that window. I had a monster and a $20 bill waiting for me in that window. Oh, we went outside. We talked about everything. And I will say I'm very grateful for my chef. I mean, I'm very grateful for all of my chefs. So if you're ever in Biloxi, come.
I would love to. I would love to. We need to. All right. Well, I guess that's it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed our show. This is Brunese and my new co-host, Ashley. She's really cool. I really do like her. And she will be my co-host. I've already made my mind.
Welcome to the insane asylum, Ashley.
Right?
I mean, it ain't nothing new for me.
I see. The thing is, I'm perverted. I'm always been the perverted mind. So if somebody
That
says
is
something, I could
just.
be in the middle of anything. I could be in the middle of anything, and all of a sudden I'll just start laughing, and I could be in the middle of a meeting and start laughing out of nowhere because it's something that somebody says. All right, bye y'all.
Bye.